Sir, welcome. My name is Matt Fash from the Navy Memorial.
Hi, Matt. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you. If you could please have your name and
My name is Harry A. Jaegger. I'm a retired Senior Chief Petty Officer at Seabees. Before I was in the Seabees, I was a fleet sailor and always wanted to be in the Seabees, and eventually I got enough time and they let me cross over. So I had a good career. I was in the Navy for 34 years altogether. Come from a log background. My older brother joined the Navy before World War II, and when he came out, he was a veteran. He was 23 years old. Was in for the entire duration. So when the time came for me to go, it was no doubt where I was going. He was a battleship sailor, and well, I ended up on an ocean-going tug, and it was quite a surprise because I had been on several battleships visiting, so forth. Somebody asked me recently, well, have you ever been on the Missouri? You do know it's over in Pearl Harbor. And I said, well, I was on the Missouri when it came back from World War II, the first time it came to New York. Okay, I was just a little guy, but I was on the Missouri, so I've been on all the big battleships and so forth. The Seabees are probably the most innovative people you could ever want to be around. And as I told you earlier, look out, because most of them are liars. Well, it was okay because I had a little bit of experience working in construction, so it wasn't that much of a deal. I guess the problem was that I put on the same uniform and it responded to the same requests and orders, except where we were, it didn't go up and down, didn't move side to side. That you went into an office and you know, when you had to use the men's room, use the toilet, you actually went in a place, closed the door, and you were by yourself, as opposed to sitting down and looking at a whole row of guys sitting there and saying, you know, hi John, hi Matt, how you doing? And we all had the same thing in mind. And just it's quite a bit of different. But then on the other hand, when you go in the field, as with the Seabees, whose motto is "We build, we fight," that you know, you may be in an office environment today or driving a truck, and tomorrow, you know, you've got a weapon in your hand, and you're there, you're trying to fight off the bad guys, and it's what you did, and there was no question about it. You say, well, you know, I don't really want to do that. Well, I'm sorry, but here's your weapon, you know, go, and you did it. It's one of those things. But in the military, especially in the Navy, I found out that transitioning from one situation to the next, you just take it in stride. And you know, generally, when the chief of the first class that you work for says, Matt, I want you to do so-and-so, and you say, well, I'm sorry, Chief, but I've never, excuse me? You do what? Well, you just go ahead and do what you have to do to make it. But I've never done, well, just go ahead and work it out. And that's how you learn how to do things, right? So 10 or 15 years later, somebody comes up to you and says, hey, Chief, what do I do? And you say, go work it out. This is what you got to do. And that's how you learn. And if you don't, shame on you. You're going to pay for it.